Welcome to the Lake Quivira Passive House project. This will be the first retrofit passive house in Kansas City. Let's go on in. We're inside the dining room, existing dining room, future dining room, and the kitchen. Right here we are pointing out north, and out to this side over here we are looking out to the east. The only lake view that this house has is during the winter time, and it's from this angle here. We are going to eliminate all windows in this house and put in new passive house certified windows. Since we are trying to capture this view from here to this corner will be all windows, floor to ceiling, and picking back up here in this corner on through here, floor to ceiling windows, which we'll be able to capture the view of the lake, which you may be able to see there. One of the problems with this house is there's no entrance from the garage into the house directly. You have to go outside of the garage and then come back in this door over here. So what we intend to do is remove all these closets, actually extend this back wall of the closet another 3 feet into the garage, and then create a doorway right about here that will lead into the garage so we can get access. So as you come in from the garage, on the left-hand side you will have a coat closet, and then looking off to your right we will have a mud room which will consist of lockers on this side over there, and then back on this side we'll have a washer, dryer, and then access into a mechanical room where we intend to bring all the mechanicals out of the crawl space and place them in there. So we will have our water heater, our ERV, and our electrical panel. All the flooring will be removed in this house. Right now there are no hardwoods. It's all dated carpet, linoleum in the kitchen, linoleum in the one bath, carpet in another bath. We're going to remove all the flooring, get down to a good subfloor. We anticipate having to remove the existing subfloor so we can air seal a new subfloor to get our air tightness. Moving from the dining room, we will have this hallway here that takes us into what is now the old, and I mean old, laundry room and bathroom. The electrical panel is in here now, which we intend to upgrade and actually get out of this space and into its own mechanical room. Again, all the flooring will be coming out. This will convert into a much smaller bathroom. We will have a tub, shower tub combo, toilet and sink in this area, which will provide access to guests, more of like a guest bathroom, and the bathroom for this bedroom down here that we're going to remodel. This bedroom right now is probably 9 by 10, which is extremely small. Again, we're going to be able to push this wall here back that way to gain more space. Put the closet on that side, get rid of the desk, get rid of this closet, and behind here is a fireplace which we intend to get rid of. It's really hard to use a fireplace in a passive house because of air tightness. Also, you get the chimney effect once you're using it, sucking all the conditioned air out of your house up through the chimney, and it doesn't make for a very energy efficient house. So with the fireplace being gone, this bedroom will get much larger and much more usable. Okay, in the kitchen, we intend to remove all the cabinetry. This will be our peninsula, allowing us to serve on this side to the stools. This will be a very long lower bank of cabinetry. Sink will still stay in this place. We'll get rid of the cooktop here, but it'll be all glass on this side looking out to the east. We'll relocate the refrigerator to this side, get rid of this window, and have floor to ceiling cabinetry there. On this side is where we're going to do all of the cooking. We will have our wall oven on this side as well as our induction cooktop with the blower up above. We will open this up so we have plenty of counter space. Refrigerator's moving to that side. The fireplace is behind here, which we are removing, the chimney and everything, so we are getting a little bit more usable space in our kitchen. All the cabinetry will be walnut veneer, very modern look for this mid-century modern home. Let's head on into the living room. The living room would consist of some beamwork as well as some tongue and groove up above, which we intend to keep. All the windows will be getting replaced. And again, I keep going back to the fireplace being gone. It's not suited for this passive house project. Flat screen TV up above here, getting rid of the hearth, getting rid of this bench, and setting up the furniture in this area here. All the windows in the house, again, are getting replaced. We are using a Passive House certified window from Ireland called Clearwall. It's a triple pane window, again, Passive House certified, and we intend to replace all the existing windows with Clearwall. This completes phase one of the project. Essentially this half of the house, along with the exterior that we'll talk about later. From this on leads to the master bath, master bed, guest bed, which will be remodeled in phase two with these clients. We are back to the front door. Just talked about phase one of the project. We're now entering phase two of the project, which a little bit of the work will happen right at the front door. We currently have a side light right here that could use as valuable square footage for phase two. So this closet wall will go, will move back up towards the door. We'll actually flip the swing of the door to something that makes a little bit more sense. It's actually swinging the wrong way right now. All the flooring will be replaced with hardwoods. Down this hallway, not much will change. We'll still have a little bit of a closet here, but we are going to add a third bath to the house on this level. It'll be a powder room for the guests, dividing up kind of the current master bath area right now. So the master bath right now is actually shared with the guest bed. We'll be separating them and allowing the master bed to have its own dedicated bathroom. In that phase, we will actually grab the other bedroom, which is on the other side here, with the master to create kind of a master suite back in this area. Again, all the windows will be replaced in phase one, but they'll be strategically located for phase two. We do have a door that leads out to the deck, which there is a hot tub out there, so it gives access for the client to get to the hot tub, likely through the future bath. This is the current master bath. It is extremely dated. As you can see, we actually have carpet in the bathroom, which is great, but that'll be going bye-bye in the first phase. But a lot of potential in this bathroom. We do have nice height, probably 14 feet, with some clear story windows up above, and could really make for a great space, but we'll be getting to that in phase two. Several great things are going to be happening out here. For one, we're actually going to reuse all the existing batten board that is on this house. It's 5/4 material, rough cedar. We actually are going to denail all of the wood and reuse it. We're going to run it through a planer, taking off roughly 1/8 of an inch of old look on it, and hopefully make it look really nice and new. Once we remove all that, we're going to get down to the studs essentially. On the outside of that, we're going to put roughly 6 inches of rigid foam, rain screen system, and then put back on our siding. So this house is going to look really sharp when we're done, have a nice story by reusing all the existing materials on it. Also, which is interesting, is this behemoth super efficiency air conditioner, which takes a space of a vehicle in this driveway. Since we are going Passive House standard, we need about 1/9 or 1/10 the size of this to run this house. So this bad boy is going somewhere else other than here. It is relatively new, so hopefully we'll find a new home. It just won't be on this site. Back here is part of phase two. This is the garage you're looking at. There's a nice opportunity up above to put some additional space. Since we are bumping out into the garage for that dining room area, we are going to get a staircase put in to up above and create another bedroom office area. What we're trying to embark on here is the first retrofit Passive House in Kansas City. Hitting Passive House standard in new construction is difficult enough, so to take it onto an old existing home and try to get it to Passive House standards is going to be extremely difficult. The main difficulty is going to be the airtight layer. In a Passive House, the airtight layer is consistent all the way around the house. So that not only includes the walls, it includes the roof as well as below the floor, essentially. There will be multiple challenges on this house. This house is cut up. It's not a perfect box as a lot of homes can be. Makes a lot of jogs, so we're going to have several transitions that we are planning for now, but we know that we're going to get into in the field situations where once we have some of the house exposed, we're going to have to change the plan or modify the plan to get that air tightness. Here in Kansas City, we do live in one of the most difficult climates. In order to hit Passive House, we have really hot and humid summers, cold and dry winters, and so the dynamic of our climate makes it really difficult to hit the standard. Where that airtight layer actually is really important. We do get drilled by the shoulder months for sun, so we have the potential of overheating during September and October because we still hit some 80-degree days in those months, and the sun will be tracking much lower. So we got to be mindful of how much actually sun we're letting into this house. We are lucky that the south side does have very nice overhangs as well as several old growth oak trees, which will provide ample shade and help minimize those gains. We are really excited about this project, it being the first Passive House retrofit project in Kansas City. Definitely one of the few in the Midwest. It's definitely something that we believe in, feel very strongly of, and excited to get this project off the ground.